Hello, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning into this hot take for the This Had Better Work podcast. This is Craig. I won't take up too much of your time today. I just wanted to come on here real quick and give a shout out to everyone that's doing good customer service. Like, I'm sure that when you're marketing your product or your service, you're putting in there either, blatantly or kind of alluding to you're going to receive good customer service. Your pictures are really nice, your presentation is really nice, so it gives the impression that customer service is going to be nice. And so when that expectation is met, when you're actually giving good customer service and your customers are perceiving that, I tell you, it's like a breath of fresh air, especially in this world that we live in now, where that seems to be coming to be more rare. It's like the exception instead of the norm. I'll give you a few examples. I recently purchased some things through Amazon, through eBay, and one was a tail light for my car. I placed the order, everything went fine. I got the expected date for it to arrive. It arrived by that. Actually, I think it arrived a little bit later than it was supposed to, but there were some weather delays. So I was aware of what was going on. When it arrived, it came in a really nice box. It was a box, it was a regular cardboard box, but it had the name on the side of the box. And I said, "Oh, that's pretty cool." It wasn't just like a regular box. And the box was in good condition. I opened it up. There was adequate packaging to keep everything secure. What I had ordered, what I had seen online on eBay was exactly what I had received. To me, that was good customer service. I didn't have to reach back out to the person that was selling it and say, "Hey, it was supposed to be this, and I actually got that." It was damaged. There were scratches on it. The box was all torn up. It came exactly how I wanted it to arrive. So to me, that was good customer service. The other thing I bought recently from eBay is this microphone. I was trying to make this podcast a little bit more professional sounding on my side of things. I noticed that the quality of the audio wasn't as great as I would like for it to be. So I went online to eBay and I saw a really, really, really inexpensive microphone. I really didn't know what to expect. It was like less than $20. I said, let me try it. It had a lot of good reviews. Let me get it. And when the box came, it came exactly on time. I was able to track it online. It came here. Everything was good. I opened the box up, and each part of the microphone, like it's like a setup. The microphone was in its own little slot. The little screen was in its own little slot with a little bag and everything. The stand was in its own little space. Everything was compartmentalized inside the box in this little thing that fits everything. I don't know, it's like a little styrofoam thing that fits all the different pieces. And I was like, wow, that's a really nice touch. It wasn't like it was just a box with everything just thrown into it. And to me, I don't know, you have to let me know in the comments. To me, it sounds a whole lot better than it did when I was just using my Bluetooth headphone speakers, microphone. So it works. Again, it's not the most quality, the most, elaborate or most professional, but for what I'm doing now at this stage in my podcasting career, it's working. It works just fine, and I like it, and I like the quality of the sound that I hear back from it. That's good customer service. The last thing I want to talk about is I want to give a shout out to is Walmart. Now that's kind of for some people that may be like Walmart, like that's a huge billion-dollar company. Why are you giving them a shout out? Well, if you've ever dealt with Walmart, depending on where you are in the country or in the world, you may have had some, less than stellar experiences. Where I am geographically located now, I can attest to some of the customer service that I have received, not only at Walmart, but just around me, period, has not always been stellar. So Walmart may have this reputation of not necessarily having the best customer service. Sometimes you can't find people. The people that you do find, they don't seem to want to help you. If you work for Walmart, please, I'm not bashing you. I'm just talking about my experience and the experience that I've heard from other people. So sometimes Walmart, they give you good customer service sometimes, and sometimes for some people, the experience has not been that great. So I had to call the Walmart pharmacy in Mansfield, Texas, about 2 weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, And again, I'm used to the situation here where I am. I won't say exactly where I am, but I was used to the experience here. So I called back home to Mansfield to the Walmart pharmacy there. The phone rang for a while. Not a while, it rang a few times. And the finally someone answered the phone and she said, "Thank you for calling the Walmart pharmacy. My name is whatever her name is. Do you mind holding for me? There are two calls ahead of you." And I tell you, it was like the sweetest thing I had ever heard. And me being from that area, like that's what I was used to. But being away from that and experiencing other things, I hate to say it, I forgot how good it's supposed to be. She's just doing her normal job. But for me, it was like something above and beyond because it's not something that I am experiencing on a regular basis where I am. And so for her to tell me her name, for her to ask to let me know that she needed to place me on hold, to let me know how many other calls were ahead of me, and waited for me to give her an answer to say, yes, please, go ahead, I'll wait. And then she said, "Hey," she said, "Thank you," and she put me on hold. Now I knew that there were two calls ahead of me, so I said, "Okay, it's probably gonna be like 3 or 4 minutes. She needs to help those other two people that are ahead of me. I don't mind waiting because she was nice. She put me on hold, and even if she comes back before that 3 or 4 minute time period, she may just say, 'Yes, please continue to hold,' that kind of thing." So I wasn't expecting to interact with her anytime soon. I kid you not, less than a minute after she put me on hold, she came back on the phone and I said, "Oh, she's just checking in on me to put me back on hold again." She said, "Hi, thank you for holding. How can I help you?" And it shocked me. I was so surprised that I'm sure I stood there. I sat there for a second, like, is she is she ready to help me? Like, is it my turn in the line now? Like, what happened to the other two calls that were ahead of me? She was ready to help me at that point. And I'm like, I have been on hold forever in some of these situations. Like I have been on hold for 10, 15 minutes, before I just said, you know what, they're not coming back. Let me hang the phone up. Not just at Walmart, but just different places, different situations. It really shocked me. And I'm not exaggerating this because that happened 2 or 3 weeks ago, and I'm still talking about it. I've told people about this to kind of contrast the differences between people who enjoy their work, who take their job seriously, who want to give good customer service, and those that just don't care. So at the end of that whole interaction with her, after she resolved my problem, the question that I had, she said, "Is there anything else I can help you with?" I said, "No, I think that's it." She said, "Okay, thank you, and have a good day." And I was like, "Okay, I will. I will have a good day. I will have a good day." Because you offered me good, I didn't say this to her, but I'm like, you offered me good customer service. So if you have received good customer service, sometimes we don't talk about that enough. We talk about bad customer service, but if you have received good customer service, I would love to hear some of those stories in the comments. If you want to put that out there and the company or the brand or big or small company, it doesn't matter, service, product, whatever. If you want to talk about that in the comments for good service, good customer service, talk about it. Share that with other people because we want to know where to go. We want to know who we need to interact with, even in those tough situations where it's uncomfortable to have to work through a problem. If there's good customer service, it makes all the difference. So share that information. And also, if you are offering a product or service, have you given good customer service? Have you heard feedback from people that say, "Hey, I had a really good interaction with you"? Also, if you have received good customer service, let somebody know. Let somebody know that they have given you good customer service. I guarantee you that it's going to make someone's day because when you're dealing with people, you know how it is. When you're dealing with people, you wish sometimes that you just didn't have to deal with people, because people can just really push you to the limit sometimes, depending on what you're doing and the product or service that you're offering or your interaction that you're having. Sometimes it's really difficult to deal with people. I used to work in human resources for a very long time. And one of the things, little inside jokes that we would have, not only among the HR staff that I was working with, but then even when I was meeting other people from different companies that worked in human resources, one of the inside jokes was, um, this job would be perfect. Working in human resources would be perfect if I didn't have to deal with people. Everything else about human resources was great. You had different things that you did, different days. It was exciting, new challenges, a sense of accomplishment. But sometimes just dealing with people and wondering why people do the things that they do and say the things that they say, coming in with an attitude where you don't even know why they're coming in. Like I'm just coming into this picture, into this situation. I'm trying to understand what's going on, and yet you've already got an attitude with me as if I did something. I don't even know what we're talking about yet. Can you strip away the attitude for just a second and tell me what it is that you need help with, and then we can work through it. I don't know. So anyway, if you've received good customer service, please let somebody know. Again, it will make their day a whole lot better. I mean, when you're dealing with a lot of people, just a kind word will make all the difference in the world. So again, I probably went a little bit longer than I planned on going, but I just wanted to share those three examples of good customer service that I have received recently. The two at eBay. I don't have the companies that I used through eBay, but for sure the Walmart pharmacy in Mansfield, Texas. That one in particular. That is one that I have really received some good customer service, at least in this situation with this young lady. I don't know what her name is, but if you're listening, if you ever listen, I called in a couple of weeks ago, made my voice sounds familiar. This is for you, because you really, again, she didn't do anything above and beyond. She was just being normal. She was just being a normal person, but that was enough for me. So I hope you're having a great day. Thank you so much for tuning in to the This Had Better Work podcast. Please remember to give us a thumbs up, leave a comment, and also subscribe to our channel. It helps us grow. Thank you so much, and have a great day.